I think what is so interesting about the Web3 space is its constructive approach. So we live in a world which is kind of polarizing, fragmenting, getting in very wild and unstable territory where people have a hard time dialoguing with people they disagree with. And so basically in Web3, we're building a decentralized infrastructure that will be useful for everyone independently of what you think. So this is not a safe space where you can't say anything. It's a safe space where you can say everything. My name is Michel Bauwens. I'm Belgian. I live in Chiang Mai. And I'm the founder of the P2P Foundation, which is like an observatory of everything that is peer-to-peer. It's where Satoshi Nakamoto actually publishes a white paper. And I'm also the first person to tweet about Bitcoin. If I'm dead, maybe that will be remembered. So in the late 90s, I was working as a strategy director on internet issues for a big telco in Belgium. I was increasingly unhappy about my work. I thought, am I solving anything or am I making things worse? And I thought, what can I do that's more positive for the world? So I took a 2-year sabbatical to think about this and to read about historical transitions. And I came up with the conclusion that social change depends on basically on what I call seed forms. So people stepping outside of the system to create something new. I know about Funding the Commons, which is, of course, a very great initiative to bring together all the people and knowledge involved in trying to find funding mechanisms for this work, for the commons of crypto. And so I was aware of it, but I never had a chance before today to actually come. And so it's great that you came here to irrigate the local situation. So yeah, I really think it's an important project. If you look at the history of civilization, until, let's say, modernity, people were religious. We were kind of looking up at something outside of ourselves. In the 16th century, especially in Europe, because we had these religious civil wars, we started thinking that's not a good way to do it. Let's recognize that we're selfish beings, be realistic about human nature. But I think the problem is that that's the only thing we could see for a long time. And so with the return of basically digital commons, so people share knowledge, share code, share designs together on a global scale, we are rediscovering that we can actually cooperate just as much as we can compete. In a way, I think this crypto world has found a new balance between both, like recognizing that people can be greedy, that they look for advantage, but not leaving it there. At the same time, designing systems that also allow people to work together easily, to be non-hierarchical. It's kind of like recognizing the dual nature of humanity. We can be angels and we can be demons. So why not kind of try to somehow align these different motivations in kind of one integrative system? I think that's what we're trying to do.